Hi there, I'm Jack, Head of Sales at Storeganise, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 automation settings in Storeganise that's going to help you automate your business. First of all, we published an article on automation recently, and it's really interesting in here. It shows some statistics as how automation can help you reduce costs and increase revenue. So I'll share this in the footnotes. Firstly, we're going to look at the online booking. So you can fully automate your online booking process with Storeganise. And I'm going to show you some of the settings in the management portal as to how you can actually do that, so you can have more control as the online booking. Now, out of the box, Storeganise comes with the customer online booking portal. This is totally rebranded, feeding live information based on your current setup. Now, in this example, I can go through, I can select my unit, I can select my date, I can go through to the payment gateway, assuming you have a payment integration set up with either Stripe or Molly or another payment gateway that we have available in our integrations. I can come back and sign the contract. Then, if my move-in date was for today, I'll jump into my management portal and show you how you can control those settings. So within the context of the site settings here, I'm going to go into my advanced settings. And then when I'm in advanced settings, I'm going to scroll down to my 3 automation levers, right? Now, if I clicked on this help button here, this is going to explain to me how this functionality works in more detail, so I understand which settings, how it's going to impact my customers' bookings. Let's say all of these 3 settings are enabled. In theory, an operator can sit back and let customers just book online. Now, if you wanted a bit more control, you're able to disable 1 or 2 or all 3 of these levers. And this would mean that customers are still able to go into the online booking. They're still able to go through to the payment checkout, right? But it would mean a job has been posted in the job section here for a move-in. And actually, there's a good example here now. The operator would receive a notification to say a move-in job has been created. If it's a future reservation, then there'd be a future date on this. And here, I'm going to have all of the informations of this unit rental for me to approve. So I'm having more control as to how customers are booking online. Perhaps they've uploaded an ID. Perhaps there's a contract that I need to check they've signed. I can do all that by viewing the contract. I can see I can click directly into the customer. I can see their billing information. And this is going to provide me with all the information I need in order to confirm that particular move-in job. Let's go into the second automation setting here. And this is to do with invoicing. So I'm going to come out of my unit rental page. I'm going to go over here to the top right. I'm going to jump into the main settings here. Now, if we come down to the invoicing settings, here we have quite a lot of control as to how we want this system to behave and how it's going to be invoicing based on our billing trigger, automatic or manual. Now, if it's automatic, the system's going to automatically generate and charge those customers on the billing cycle that you've chose. Now, the billing cycle is going to be a system-wide cycle, could be monthly, could be date of the month, so the first of every month. It could be anniversary. So if I move on the 15th, I'm going to be invoiced every 15th. There are also for weekly and weekly billing triggers as well that you can set, but they are system-wide. Now, it's going to charge customers that have payment on file. This is why the payment integration is really important. Assuming that I have a customer that has payment on file, what if the invoice is generated and that customer's payment information is incorrect, or there's not enough funds, or the card has expired? The system's automatically going to know that. That's going to provide some feedback, and it will send email templates that you've configured as well, all rebranded. So here I've come into the email section, and here we've got invoice charge failed. This is the invoice email that they're going to receive on the 1st or the 2nd, depending on your settings. Then you can automate various invoice reminders. Okay, these are automation email reminders that you can set up. You can set up to 6. And these are great ways to automate the process of chasing payments. Now, the third automation setting I wanted to share with you today is to do with Zapier. Now, one of the big differentiators with Storeganise is that we have an open API. What does that mean? Essentially, it means that you can open up the bonnet of Storeganise and you can easily connect Storeganise system with different applications. It's the reason why we have so many add-ons. Add-ons would be integrations. If I came into here to our integrations page or add-ons marketplace, I'd see plenty of access control, CRM, accounting, lots of different integration partners that are housed within our marketplace. And essentially, I can build my own tech stack. So let's say I use HubSpot as a CRM. I can come in here and I can install this application. It's going to connect the 2 systems and sync the 2 systems together, right? The same goes for Zapier. Now, if you're not familiar with Zapier, Zapier is like a bridge. It's like a middleware. We've been published on Zapier now for over a year. And essentially, it allows you without coding, without the reliance on a software developer, Storeganise has a number of triggers within the system. So let's say I want to automate an automatic email requesting a Google review after a move-in, right? So maybe I use MailChimp as an email provider, okay? As an example, this could be a CRM, there are thousands of applications here. So from here, what a trigger is for Storeganise, when there is a move-in, job unit move-in complete, okay? I want to trigger this campaign, okay? And this campaign within MailerLite could be send a series of 3 emails asking them to leave us a nice Google review to help with our Google search and our AI search. Now, this is a really interesting way to automate marketing, sales, but also it allows you to create custom workflows that may not be native to how Storeganise is currently built. And so it's just a great example of how flexible Storeganise is and how you can automate to increase revenue and reduce cost. Hope you like the video. Cheers.